Being a CDS lifer to me comes with a lot of responsibility. Obviously, there are people who come along the way who are actively involved in the community and all of that, but CDS lifers, CDS isn't their second home, CDS is their home because it's all they've really known. They've been there every day for almost their entire life. To respect the school, to love the school, and to embrace everything that it's taught us, the connections that it's brought us, the relationships with teachers that it's brought us, and really just love our time there. My reaction as valedictorian was mixed. Obviously, I was very, very humbled by the fact that so many people had voted for me, but I was also worried as to how I was actually going to properly represent the grade, especially in this year. On top of that, it felt really, really prideful because I had been at the school for so long. I guess the first and foremost idea was, how do I represent this class as COVID-19 graduates this year? And I did a lot of thinking about that. Senior boys soccer at CDS was definitely a journey for me. It started out in grade 11 where making the team was going to be tough. I ended up playing on the practice squad and I had the chance to either just quit, and so I decided to keep playing. I actually broke into the team and started playing a few games, which was awesome. And then that experience kind of propelled me into next season in grade 12 when I tried out again. Because of my experience with Mr. Malonis and Mr. Townsend the previous season, they had seen me and watched me grow, but they gave me the opportunity to actually prove that to them, whereas in other teams or other schools or in other cases I would have just been cut. For me, especially as somebody who was like kind of introverted, and especially in grade 11 when I wasn't one of the best players on the team, for Mr. Townsend and Mr. Malonis to both like take time to actually have conversations with me, to actually take an interest in what I was thinking about the game or how I was feeling in general, just immensely deepened my connection with the school, with them, with the team. And I feel like that's a trait that all of the teachers at CDS have. It's an actual interest in each student. And I think that's what makes everybody so willing and excited to come to school or come to their team every single day at CDS. And I think that was the biggest thing for me. Debating at CDS might have been one of the most important clubs simply because it gave me the skill to actually articulate myself and say what I mean, as well as to be able to critically think. It was also a way for me just to get my competitive juices flowing. It was also a way for me to have awesome times with my friends Jack, Billy, Abraham as we went and competed in Ottawa provincially. Those are some of the best memories I've ever had. Debating did help me with my soccer because if you talk to any of my teammates in soccer, they'll tell you Georgie is the slowest guy on the field by far. But what set me apart and what was able to propel me into a leadership position on the field was my ability to help other people on the field get to where they needed to be, because I was able to so clearly and quickly and precisely articulate that. And I feel like that's an idea or a theme that comes hand in hand at CDS. Your involvement with two things inevitably intertwine. Everything that you do has an effect on the other, and that's what makes it such an awesome community in terms of extracurriculars, then a community with people too.